What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. So we know that URL for the most part, man. A lot of people talking about how they falling off. A lot of people talking about how, they ain't just got it like they used to no more. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. That can be true to some degree when you're talking about the quality of some of the battles that we've been seeing as of lately on the URL. However, for the most part, I just got to be honest with you on something. For the most part, when you're actually looking and paying attention to what's going on, if you actually really seeing it, URL is in the best position they ever been since being a battle rap league. When you're talking about business and when you're talking about actually moving the culture forward, like people be wanting to yell and say, I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you, man. Business wise, they making the most money they ever had right now this year. Even though y'all complaining, and let me say we, even though we complaining about them not really having good events. But let's just keep it real though, all jokes aside. Even when they having bad events, like I was explaining this before, and this is just real. Even when they having bad events, they may not, like say for instance, RBE throw a card, and they might have 6 battles on their card. You might get 4 to 5 battles that was fire on that card. Say URL throw a card, same way. You got 5 to 6 battles on the card. For the most part, when it comes to URL, by them having the best roster, they could have one battle that'll smoke RBE and them whole card of what was fire. Because they got the superstars. And anytime you got the superstar coming with their A game and it's a back and forth, that's classic. It's just gonna stand out better than just mid-tier PGs, up-and-coming battle rappers, or people who really don't got a strong fan base. It's not going to really have a bigger impact than what the artists on the URL are going to have as a result of them being superstars. Now, I say this to say this. Business-wise, also, okay, let's go back a little bit. So we are in the month of July. We're in the 7th month of the year, right? So we got 5 more months left. So we're in the 7th month of the year. Even though the URL may not have had overall strong cards for the most part, they still generate the most pay-per-views and sellout events. So even if a card ain't successful, as far as like what we call successful cards based upon how many people show up, financially wise, they always do well because they sell out basically every event. And the pay-per-views is going to be higher than that of a Chrome 23, a King of the Dot, or RBE. So they're going to continue to dominate on that level too, seeing that they also have the most supporters and followers. Then when they be releasing cards, let's just be honest, when the cards are released, it look good on paper. It's just the disappointment after the event is over when you actually finally get to see the end results of what happened on what looked good on paper, seeing who didn't show up. But by this time, it don't even hold weight as far as like business-wise because the event was already sold out. The pay-per-view ticket sale was already through the roof. So whether it was a bad event or not, it still made out as a successful event because it sold out. So even when they doing bad, as far as like not good quality battles, it's still considered a success because the pay-per-views were skyrocketing and the venues were sold out. You see how that worked? So they never really lose. They never really lose. It's just a regrouping. It's a regrouping. With that being said, also look what's taking place business-wise. Like I said, they're making the most money this year ever than they ever have since they've been in battle rap. Not only do they also got the caffeine deal, they still got that. Then what happens is, at the caffeine deal, look what they just did. Now their app numbers is higher than it ever been. Because now they doing pay-per-views. The pay-per-view is half price with the app. So Caffeine win and the URL win. Caffeine, who first started doing the battles for free, is now charging $25 to $50 a battle, an event rather. $25 to $50 an event, depending on if you got the app. If you don't got the app, you got to pay $50. If you do got the app, you got to pay $25. So what are you going to do? What's the reasonable, smart thing to do? Get the app for $7 and only pay $25 for the battle. That's $32. Rather than paying $50. That's an $18 difference. So what happens is, what do you do now? Now Caffeine making money off the pay-per-views when they normally wasn't. So now they're getting all that, and the URL get all the app subscribers. So now everybody that's buying the pay-per-view, every last one of them got the app. And it's mandatory because they throwing events every month. So now the app sales is at an all-time high. Caffeine is making money. And guess what? The URL financially, business-wise, is making more money than they ever made this year as a result of what they just incorporated by making the deal with Caffeine to now pay-per-view the battle for $25. We still put them in a better light than King of the Dot, a better light than RBE, a better light than Chrome 23. Because why? They only charging $25 a pay-per-view with a better, stronger roster. When these other leagues are still charging $40 to $50 to $60 a pay-per-view. So we still getting it cheaper by the best league. So they clowning financially. Financially wise, they making it work. And they making the most money they ever made. Because the app sales now is skyrocketing. Literally. And what's crazy about it is, I stopped even paying my app. But as a result of now, Caffeine doing the battles for $25, I had to resubscribe. And now I got to faithfully keep it going up because they're doing battles every month. And I'd rather pay $25 ain't nothing. That's why I was telling Easy the Block Captain. I was telling them to do this for that, bro. Stop trying to charge $50, $60, $40. With your status or who you are, stop trying to milk the clock. Look, I guarantee you charge $25, stay somewhere between that $20 and $30 range on that pay-per-view, you're gonna make out big. But he don't listen. He don't like to listen. He's an idiot. He don't know how to, he's a terrible dude. That dude is terrible, man. That dude is terrible. I found out a lot about that dude. That dude is terrible. I'm talking about terrible, terrible, terrible. But you trying to go up against a machine and you don't even know how to win. I'm giving you the game, and you still don't know how to use it to your advantage. I'm giving you the game, and you still don't know how to use it to your advantage. If you used it, you would be in a good place. But arrogance, pride, terrible. I'm talking about just terrible. And he always want to make himself seem like he's bigger than what he is. And bro, you haven't even arrived yet. You're not even grounded and established. That's what's crazy about this. That's why you need to be more humble. But you don't even know how to operate and do that right. But it is what it is. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. Listen, man. I see it. And I'm understanding the game. I see what's going on. Those numbers is crazy. The URL is going bananas business-wise this year. They making out great. Like I said, they moving the culture heavy. From Netflix to BET, you know what I'm saying, to Fox, all them things. Like, come on, man. So, I don't know, man. I hear what people saying, but y'all really not paying attention what's going on. You really not paying attention what's going on. Those app sales are crazy. Y'all steady talking about YouTube drops. Why? Why would I ever do a YouTube drop if I'm the URL? Did you see what we just did? We making people literally get the app for $7 or pay $50 a pay-per-view. What are you going to do? You're going to get that $7 app rather than paying $50? So the sales is skyrocketing. $7 or $50. Choice is yours. What you want to do? Smart man going to say, I'm paying that $7. But would you believe there's actually some niggas that actually pay the $50 rather than just paying the $7? Bang the gavel on y'all ass. No. No, 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 no. No. Is you kidding me? Yeah, some guys actually really paid the $50. You don't know you had to pay $7? Like, that's crazy. But it is what it is. And that's just the real truth. That that people ain't getting the dang saying. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. And it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth. URL, getting that paper. I'm talking about they getting that paper. And they having the best year in battle rap they ever have since they entered and came into battle rap. Business-wise, they going crazy. A YouTube drop, if I'm URL, I will never do a YouTube drop. I don't need to do a YouTube drop. For what? For what? Right. And with that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth.